Wait a minute. Before I go any further here, even the Mavericks have to play second fiddle to what's about to happen right here, right now, because join us in the studio right now. We're glad it's happening. This is the first time. Oh my God! What? How do we not?
This is beyond this.
Wow. Yeah, he should go out and come back in. But it's a pleasure because the people have been wanting this. They've been wanting to know, when are you guys getting Tovash on the post game show? And it's about to happen right now, because about to walk in the studio right now is at Tovash 10. It's the Nation of Domination.
Help me.
Nation of Domination, Cat. Join us in the studio right now.
My God.
He's at Tovash 10 on Twitter. Where we go? I'm coming. I'm moving now. Hey, listen. You move when this guy comes in the room. No. You move out of the way when this guy comes. I'm just excited.
Rotation going here.
I'm just excited because the people have been wanting this. They want to know, when is Tovash coming on the post game show? When are you guys gonna get him on there? And it's happening right now, live right now. At Tovash 10 on Twitter. Get over there where they talk guys, sports, and porn. As he gets his microphone ready. How the hell are you doing today, man?
Oh, are we good, Cat?
Yes, she's good.
Hey. Hey, Cat. Hey. How we doing, guys?
We're doing good. Well, not doing too good. Mavericks lost.
Mavericks lost, Stars lost.
Oh, man.
It's raining outside. So it's been a bad 2 weeks for DFW.
Yeah. Billy, can you slide down? I need to get my corner right here, man. Yeah, move. You got to move when Tovash comes in here, man. You got to move.
My bad, man. My bad.
No, you're good. Well, you're the highlight of the night, so we got to make sure you get.
I'm overrated.
No, I don't think so. The people have been wanting this. That this is what we get all the time. When is at Tovash 10 joining the post game show?
Well,
and they're getting live right now.
Hey, people at home.
So
lovely day.
We just had Chris Arnold on. He weighed in on the Porzingis situation. But to you, real quick, Mavericks lose. What did you? I don't know if you got to see too much of the game tonight. What's your takeaways from it?
So I pretty much watched monitored both games at work, and what I've seen from the Mavericks is, I mean, they just lost to a better team, a superior team, and tonight, what you saw was, I guess, true Mavericks when it comes to not being able to make shots and also being on a second end of a back-to-back. Well, hold on. They were two games in 3 nights. Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
they played last night.
Okay. So I mean, fatigue, scheduled loss, whatever you want to call it.
Porzingis not being there. We know how adamant.
I'm not even. We don't mention that name around these parts anymore.
Why don't we mention that name?
Because I think that particular person doesn't need to, pretty much don a Mavericks jersey for the rest of his basketball career.
He no longer has a jersey for him.
Wow, you don't have a jersey for that's the new phrase. We don't have a jersey for you anymore. You just don't have a jersey for him.
Yeah, those we don't speak of. Wow. Have you ever seen the movie The Happening?
Yes.
Yeah. Or the M. Night Shyamalan movies?
Yeah.
There's one called The Happening, where it's like, those we don't speak of. We really don't even talk about that around here.
I saw I was in this shot right here, kid. I moved over a little bit. Okay. So let's get into this take you have of Porzingis. You're not happy with Porzingis. You want this to be over with.
I do want a divorce. I do want a
Mike Bassett say KP equals can't play, and he spelled can't with a K.
And that's the rant. He's using the Randy Galloway gackism. He's KP, Ian. I tell you, that guy can't play. He can't play, Ian. Shout out to Randy Galloway and Mike Bassett. We love you. But
be careful. He might call in here in a few minutes.
That's fine. I welcome it. But like, here's the thing with Kristaps, and I've been saying it, but y'all haven't been listening. I can't have my number 2 guy. I can't have my number 2 guy always in street clothes. I can't have my number 2 guy wearing a boot. I can't have him wearing a Walt Polo. I'm sorry, I can't do it. And so because the guys on the sidelines wearing the polo should be assistant coaches.
Yeah,
I don't need another one making $20 million a year.
Yeah. Well, he's not the second best player. Remember, you said you've already announced that Jalen Brunson is, and everybody's bought into that. So
thank you, DFW, for backing into that.
It's the second best player on the team. So apparently, is he going to third now because of this take that you believe with Jalen Brunson?
I think that Jalen Brunson, and we talked about it yesterday on Twitter. Get over there at Tovash 10, and of course, just the advocate. and we were going back and forth a little bit.
Oh, because I want him to start.
You wanted him to start, which is, I mean, I think that it's too much. It's too much of a bearing for little Jalen Brunson to, I think, to go up against the big when it comes to playing 30 to 40 minutes a game. He's not ready for that particular mindset. He gave you 11
23
points.
tonight. He gave you 23 minutes tonight.
23 minutes.
Yeah, he gave me 23 minutes.
Yeah, 11 points. The game was pretty much out of hand.
Yeah.
By the time he got to 11. And that's what you're going to get from him if you want to go ahead and start him. Mm-hmm. Because if you give him 30 minutes a game, right, his efficiency level goes down.
Right.
Versus if you give him 18 to 22 minutes a night versus when I say inferior opponents, I'm not really, talking down on Kemba Walker or talking down on Jason Tatum. But if you give him those type of minutes, he's basically Black JJ.
JJ Barea
for Rick Carlisle.
Okay,
he's Black JJ, and Rick loves that type of style point guard.
He does.
He's a leader. He's solid. He's a rock. He's a bull when it comes to the ball. He can shoot a little bit. As we talked about on Twitter, he's basically you
refer to him as Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher South. You know what I'm saying? Like, and Luka would be Kobe, of course, but I think that his basketball IQ, his defense, his awareness on the court.
Porzingis could be Shaq. If we could just
Porzingis cannot be Shaq.
I'm just playing.
Like Porzingis. You know what? To me, Porzingis is Cam Newton, and I'm that dude at the camp.
Oh, come on.
You're about to be out the league. You're a free
man.
agent. You are a free agent.
Oh, come on, man.
That's me. That's me versus Porzingis, bro.
Is that what you?
And I would love to go to your camp, sir.
Are you saying that's what you would say to Porzingis if you?
That's what I would tell him. You're about to be out the league, sir. You are a free agent.
Wow.
That's me.
But that was disrespectful what that kid did.
I would be disrespectful to him because, bruh, we've actually seen your type. You don't want to play basketball. You'd rather your brother be your agent. You'd rather go out to the clubs and have fights with people. You'd rather have a hot chick, say you raped her because you didn't give her what what she actually wanted. You'd rather be a malcontent to the New York Knicks front office. You'd rather be those guys. You rather look better than Luka. Okay, I mean you're 7'3" with a haircut. You can't be 7'3" with a haircut and look like a model on the court. At 7'3". I need you to look like damn Steven Adams on the court.
Oh, come on, man.
That's who I need you to look like at 7'3".
They say he's too pretty, man.
Pretty boy. I can't deal with him. Can't coach him. Can't play with him. Can't do it.
Well, Mike Bassett said KP is a better version of Sean Bradley.
He is. He's Sean Bradley.
God, that hurts, man.
That's really hurt.
I mean, he's Sean Bradley that can shoot.
That's what Mike is saying.
Oh, by the way, fun fact. Did you see that Sean Bradley has 5 triple-doubles with the Nets in his career? 5 triple-doubles for Sean Bradley.
Oh, no.
It's a weird
I just remember him getting dunked on by T-Man.
How many triple-doubles does KP have?
I don't know how many triple-doubles he has, but, he's giving you 20 points whenever he plays, though.
So he gives me 20 points once out of every 13 calendar days?
I mean, Chris Arnold came on here and refuted the fact. He says, what did he call me? I was clickbait?
Yeah.
But, I mean, I still believe he was getting traded.
He called you clickbait.
Yeah, he said, what are you, clickbait? Because I just pointed out the fact that, Mark Cuban was adamant on G-Bag that Luka was a lifer. But when he was putting down the rumors about Porzingis, he never referred to KP as going to be here for the long haul or as a lifer. So I was just like, man, I mean, if you bought into this guy, you make it known that he's not going anywhere because we believe in him or he's lifer. He just refuted the deal, at which he didn't confirm he's a lifer or not. He just basically said he's not. We haven't done that.
Has anybody asked the superstar about KP?
Luka?
Yeah.
No, you're not going to ask him about it.
No.
Why not?
That's a big question.
Has there been any media member go? So
well, you can't get to the players.
Yes, but BMO always seems to do that. When in his sit down interviews with
Hendo.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Same person.
Shout out, yeah. They're together. I mean, it's the same show.
Right, but I mean BMO and Hendo. Okay, so when they talk to Luka, and feel free, to at them tomorrow when you post this. But are they asking, and those are the media, you like guys out there, are y'all asking Luka what is his take on pretty much shouldering the load how does your back feel for carrying this whole team? You know, like, how are you doing, bro? Do you need anything from us? Because for some reason, he's out there with like guys like Jalen Brunson, Tim Hardaway Jr., bro. Like every other night. Meanwhile, all these top 4 teams in either conference are out there balling with, you know, with 1A, 1B, or player 1 and player 2. In fact, hell, if you look at all the damn All-Stars, you know, it's like player 1 and player 2 on each team. Devin Booker just got in. The Phoenix Suns got 2 players on the All-Star team.
Right.
Both deserving of it.
Right, because what's the name just got hurt?
AD.
We'll
talk about that if you want to, by the way. In your LeBron versus Jordan segment. Whenever you want to bring it up, I'm good. I'm here.
I saw you doing some work on.
Oh yeah.
I saw you doing some work on Twitter. You know, I started to comment on it. It was like,
this is what you couldn't though.
I could, because I want to be like, this is what you want to do with your Twitter. This is what you want to do with your 150
characters.
characters.
At Tobias10 on Twitter.
This is
240 characters, by the way.
Out of all things you want to do with 240 characters, this is what you put out there.
We can really talk facts right now.
Okay, all right. So, Shane here says glad to have Tobias back. So
we love you, Shane.
Yeah. So,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut.
Go ahead, sir. If you had something you want to read,
just real quick, Mike, man, I don't know if you guys saw his post earlier on Twitter where he was talking about KP and the 11.25 points that he's averaging. Mm-hmm. He's including all of the games, even the ones that he's missed. So if you just include all the games that have been available to play, we're looking at 11.25 points a game and 4.5 boards.
Us 3 can go out there and score 11.
Yeah, I can definitely give you 2. I can give you 2. I'm good for a layup in there.
I'm good for a batting 3 in the corner and probably 1 free throw. You got to show. You got.
I got the rest. That's fine. I can do that.
And I can definitely give you those 6 hard fouls too, man. Don't worry, those are coming. I'll give you those 6 hard fouls.
Well, you know, like you say, apparently since I rep 713, I'll play like my guy. Yeah. I'm gonna get to the free throw line and get my shot going.
And then throw at least $200 or $300 at Onyx real quick, and then come on over and play with.
But we got at Tobias10 here in the. We just showed the highlights, and Vosh. So we're getting ready to go to Brooklyn next, and you know, Billy, I put this loss at the foot of Billy because, you know, the other night he was talking his stuff. I told him about, you know, I brought up Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons, and he downplayed it. And tonight, you know, Mavericks went up to Philly and got themselves a handful of that.
But Embiid didn't just go off like that. I told you that.
He gave you about 20, 23.
Let me check his numbers real quick. Let me check his numbers.
For as
well, Joel Embiid was 23, 9, and 4.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, look at who was guarding him. He should have had more. If we're gonna be honest about it, he should have dominated that.
I think he took it easy on y'all.
Well, I mean, you call that taking it easy.
Took it easy on the Mavs. He took it easy on the
Dwight Howard ended up with what, 18?
Dwight Howard had 14 actually.
14 points.
He was dunking everywhere.
Yeah.
So basically, the Mavericks were
the no rebound clock was in effect.
Nowhere in the paint.
Oversized or outsized.
That's what I just brought it up.
Absolutely.
I said they were. You can't, looking at Philly now, you can't go small on Philly because with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid have figured it out. They figured out you can't go small with them, and then you still got. And this is what I'm trying to explain to Billy what makes them so lethal is now they have 2 shooters in Seth Curry and Danny Green. So at any given time, I mean Danny Green only gave you 6 tonight, but you got They have what they lacked for previously. They had Josh Richardson to offset Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. As you see, he's struggling here. He's not that consistent of a 3-point shooter. Well, now they got a consistent 3-point shooter, which is all they needed to get them over the next time. Because, like I said, they were a Kawhi rim bounce from going to the going to the NBA Finals. So, with that being said, though, we're going to Brooklyn on Saturday night, prime time, which will be post gaming again.
Yeah.
Can't wait to get you on that one.
Yeah, of course. I'll be.
Or do you want to go ahead and lock in a win now, or what are we doing?
Let's go ahead and. You
can't do it.
I can't do it right now.
Okay.
It's going to happen, but I just can't do it right now.
It's
too shameful right now.
Okay. So, Voss, going to Brooklyn, what do we got? I have a feeling that this is the game Durant says, okay, I want to come back. I'm ready to come back now.
I need a tune-up game.
Yeah.
Actually, this is the game where Durant says, you know what? Y'all got it.
Right, because the All-Star game is coming up.
I'm chilling.
Right.
I don't feel like hooping. I don't need to hoop. Y'all got this. In fact,
Shane says Nets by 50.
Don't be surprised if it's just Kyrie or if it's just James Harden.
Okay, yeah, because is Kyrie a starter? Yeah, James Harden is a reserve.
Yeah. So Harden's a reserve. Harden can actually get it done by himself against the Mavericks. I think that, with Harden and then, of course, Harris and, like, guys like that, guys that pretty much make up 75% of the Mavericks team, Harden can get, pretty much get it done with, Luka. It's like Barbie in the Rockets or the Rockers or whatever, the Mattel play toy or whatever. So, like, it'll basically be Harden versus just Luka and then everybody else. So, no Durant. My prediction. No Durant, no Kyrie. No Durant, no Kyrie. Harden got another triple-double for him. So, just chill. And if you're Rick, if you want to, go ahead and play Luka like he did tonight, sparingly. If you want to go ahead and just play Luka, say, we'll see what we can do. But if not, just chill a little bit. Like you just said, we do have the All-Star game coming up, but at the same time, you don't have to have the Nets game.
No, not at all.
You got your win
with Boston,
and you got your homestand.
Okay.
So you're good there. So there are two games that you can actually afford to lose and not really lose ground.
Yeah.
Let's bring up the Mavs schedule real quick. So it looks like the Mavs after Brooklyn is going to have the Orlando Magic. What happened?
He won't let up off of KP. He says Greg Oden won't play Saturday. KP. Come on, man.
I love it.
Come on.
Keep it up, Mike. Keep it going. Yeah, I love it.
Keep your foot on his neck, Mike. I guess.
Yeah.
Don't do
it. Don't do it.
I actually kind of agree with Zach on this one. Rest Luka on Saturday.
Okay, so
that's that. Yeah, Zach said rest Luka on Saturday.
Well, then who's after?
Oh wait, you can't rest him. You can't rest him on Saturdays. They can't rest on primetime games.
Oh, well, that's a good rule.
Yeah, they can't rest on primetime games, so he got to play. Now you can rest him Monday night against the Orlando Magic. We can get a Tim Hardaway game going or something like that. Maybe.
You think so?
Yeah, maybe we can get it. We can't put the rookies out there.
So you have a Saturday and then you have a Monday.
We have a Monday, and
I wouldn't even rest him because now you got to get Orlando. You got to beat Orlando. You have to.
Yeah. Okay.
Just to get another win.
Okay, then you're gonna get the Thunder. That Wednesday, and then for that they break for All-Star, and the next time they play again will be on the 10th of March, which will be against your San Antonio Spurs.
Okay.
I think I might have my Spurs polo then. I might rock it that week.
So three games prior to the All-Star break, right?
Right.
You got to get two of them.
Okay.
You got to get two of them going to the All-Star break, just to pretty much get back your morale, just to entertain thoughts of a trade. And of course, just to get Luka's mind going and say, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and gear up mentally for, pretty much the stretch run. And then don't forget, you're in a fight. You're in a fight at 8 and 9. You're in a fight at 9 and 10.
Well, let's go look at the standings too while we do that.
Because I think you're looking up at Portland. You're looking up at Memphis. You're looking up at these dudes.
Well, right now, actually, the Mavs are in the ninth spot in the West.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, they're looking up at Golden State, the Nuggets, the Spurs, and the Trailblazers. It's right in front of them.
Okay, so yeah, and then don't forget
the Mavs are 15 and 16. The Warriors are 18 and 15. The Nuggets are 17 and 14. The Spurs are 16 and 12.
And then New Orleans is breathing down your back. One game
14 and 17, and then Grizzlies are 13 and 14.
So you got your hands full.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically the Mavericks with just 16 losses, there's a log jam from 2 to about 8.
Yeah.
So from 2 to 8, you have about 4 games.
Right.
So there's ground to be made. So go ahead and win. Okay? So if Brooklyn plays 1 out of 3 superstars, you got a shot.
Okay.
Don't go 3-3 because all of a sudden DFW comes alive.
Right.
But if you do lose that game, then all of a sudden then you have to force yourself to win going to the All-Star break. So don't be surprised if you guys go 3-3. But I don't see 3-3. I see 2-3. You got to get 2 out of these next 3.
It's a good question. Why can't Luka have KP back tightness come?
Are you tanking?
He's saying to rest him on Saturday night. Why can't he have KP back tightness? Because to me, KP doesn't have back tightness. KP has I'm getting trade tightness.
No, KB has another tightness in another area.
Okay, all right. See, now you're going somewhere that need to. So we bring up the Mavs schedule here, and so it looks like after they come back, they're going to get the Spurs. They're going to get the Thunder again on the 11th. They're going to get the Nuggets, and then they're going to get the Clippers twice. Oh, and then they get the Trailblazers twice after that.
So you got a tough sledding ahead
coming out of the gate.
So the Spurs right now are sitting pretty at 6th. Who knew? That's just the beauty of great coaching down there.
Okay, yeah.
And then so now you get your hands full with them. You know, as soon as you come back, that's why I stressed the 2 out of the 3.
Okay.
Because then you actually can go regroup, and then you open up against Spurs. So like I'm bro, that dude needs help, which is why I'm also stressing and beating down a dead horse with the fact that Luka needs help. Like he needs scoring help,
right?
Okay, because of efficiency, because anybody can shoot up a 3 and and make it. Jalen Brunson can score. We've seen that.
Second best player on the Mavs.
THJ can score.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I'm ready to have a conversation with Tim, either 6th man of the year, most improved, whichever one you want to give him. I'm ready for one of those.
THJ?
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. Most improved or 6th man of the year?
Neither.
Neither?
I don't see it.
His only competition to me right now is Jordan Clarkson.
Does Porter Jr. start?
Michael Porter Jr.?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't been playing all that well. Coach kind of called him out a couple weeks ago.
How's Batum over there in LAC?
Not doing good.
You sure?
Yeah, not.
He's a real good piece over there in LAC.
Yeah, I just watched Brooklyn beat y'all up.
They took an L. First of all, Brooklyn did not beat up the Clippers. Okay. They were 1 call away from getting catching an L.
Well, they were a bad coaching decision away from winning.
And it was all. Oh, Tyronn Lue said Paul George, who by the way is balling out this year.
Mm-hmm.
So which is a help to Kawhi, right? So I'm not really, weighing hard on the Clippers. I mean,
they're the number 2 team in West Conference. I'm just saying.
And nobody's talking about them.
Well,
nobody's even talking about them
because it's overshadowed. Because the King is here. So.
It's overshadowed by what?
The King. He's
what the hell is the King doing besides shooting 20% from the 3-point line in the last 10 games?
You guys in these numbers. That doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
You guys in these numbers.
I'm sorry.
Where you pull them out from doesn't matter.
I never knew that you didn't make shots, you win games.
I mean, with my guy, it kind of happens that way. But
okay.
we're injured right now. We got some injured stuff going on there. We got Schroeder out. We got AD out. So it's taking us a little minute to get things. A guy who you like to say is sleeping with somebody in the organization. I don't know what he's doing out there sometimes.
I'm sorry, Miss Jeannie Buzz. Would you give the Lakers back Kyle Kuzma so he can actually play basketball?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him or whatever. He's not playing. He's not playing good or whatever.
Can she fire me?
No, not in any capacity. In any capacity can she not fire you.
Just making sure
maybe she can get a lawsuit on you for
allegedly.
Yeah.
Now you can't sue me.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, we did it. What we got?
I thought he says I was reading Zach. He says Seth Curry said Mavs have made a bad business decision, shitted on Donnie and Cuban.
Seth Curry said that?
Yeah.
So he's talking in the post game?
I guess so. I didn't see it.
Who cares?
What do you mean who cares?
Which business decision he's referring to?
Not having him on the team. Why is he so butthurt about it? You somewhere else?
Because we saw how they did him. I don't know if that's the actual quote. Well, I'm pretty sure Zach will say something, but yeah, it was some extra oomph on his shots tonight.
Yeah, to the what, 15?
He hit like the first.
He came out hot.
He came and hit like his first 2 or 3 shots in a row. Yeah,
he came out hot.
Yeah.
I think anybody.
Well, I'm glad he said that because now I'm about to send Kat actually the interviews from tonight.
See,
post game.
Mike put up. See, now this is going to go against everything you said earlier. He says Luka played for the most popular team in Europe, which
he said it's a post game. Hold on, he said Steph Curry is a post game comment.
Oh wow,
yeah.
Okay.
Which he said right. He said right.
Well,
he wasn't just shitting on Donnie Cuban. He was shitting on the coach.
Well, that
Rick never did use Seth though.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't use him the correct way.
Right. But and you've also said that when he was here, when you guys were back there, talking to
That was me, Miss Sonya Curry, and Dale one night. Dale was that was after the Lakers game. He was very not happy with the way Steph Curry was used or not and the looks he got. He was not happy about that at all.
So, okay. All right. So, question. By the way, this is Mavericks post game right here on Dallas On Air. That's Billy. That's Walt. I'm Vash. Always late, but always black.
Yeah, always on time. Never late, always on time.
That's right.
But let me ask you something real quick. We always talk about, well, you do, about how Rick his feet are for some reason never get placed to the fire. What would you grade him right now on this? Right now on 15 and 16, without your number 2 player due to injuries.
What's our grading scale? We're just going
A, B, C, or D. And you plus minus whatever. How you want to do it?
I'm gonna have to go with like a C plus, man. I feel like this team. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a C plus. I'm trying to not include the whole COVID thing. I mean, that was a big thing for this team. I mean, let's just call it for what it is. It was a huge thing. You know, the Mavericks got hit by pretty hard there, and these are guys they're depending on outside of KP. That weren't available, and then you have KP there, and then he's not playing well, or he's not playing at all. It doesn't really give Rick a lot to work with. So I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt on that. But then there's also times where I feel like Rick has not done things to necessarily help the situation. You know, for me, it's just gonna be a C plus, man. Just given all the circumstances, all the variables and moving pieces, I'm gonna give him a C plus to this point.
Captain.
And what? Hold on, I'm trying to send Cat this email real quick.
Okay. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. Rick. For Rick right now, Mavericks 15 and 16 on the outside looking in. Pretty much, if you look at percentage wise, kind of tied with Memphis. I would give the Mavericks a C.
Okay.
And here's why. You're not in the playoffs if the season ended tonight, right? Which never happens. But you pretty much use what you have. It's an old movie, an old black classic called Players Club. And there was a whole quote.
You gotta use what you got to get what you want.
Exactly. Got to use what you got to get what you want. So I posted on my Instagram page.
Email Cat.
That there was a high school basketball player with one arm, but it was like windmilling and dunking on people on my Instagram page.
31 points. I saw that.
He's using what God gave him.
Yeah.
Rick right now is using what God gave him. He has a superstar, so he has a motor, but he has a lot of pieces. Yeah. And let's not forget that about 5 or 6 of your players also fell to COVID.
Yeah.
So it's almost like you're looking at the basketball version of the Patriots, of the New England Patriots.
This video. And
Cam Newton not having any options.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And Belichick not having any options.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a very accurate way to look at it, man. I mean, people, in sports, period, it's a bottom line business, and so people don't want to hear excuses. And I have this argument all the time, whether it's football, basketball, where people always want to say, oh, we're not going to make excuses. Sometimes they're not excuses. They're just the reality of what's going on. If you're out there trying to play basketball and you do not have your guys, you cannot expect for your team to function the way that you thought it was going to function if you don't have those pieces that you were anticipating having. Yes. Do we want them to go and have other guys come in and step up and all that stuff? Yeah, but there's a reason that this guy is a backup and this guy's a starter. Mm-hmm. So you cannot expect the same level of production. I think fans get lost in that type of thing in terms of what's going on, and they want to be hard on the coach. We saw it happen with the coach over there at the big stadium over in Arlington. We see it with Rick Carlisle now. So, I mean, it's just, I like to see it with the full camp.
You're great.
Okay, so here's my thing. I've told you this about Rick Carlisle, my issue. Okay, Rick Carlisle has been here since, 29 or 10, right?
I can't even bring it up right now. 2008, I want to say.
Okay. Avery got fired, yeah. Avery got fired after
the Warriors.
No, he got fired after the New Orleans one.
Which was 07 because Dirk won it in 07, and then Avery was the coach.
Yeah, right, and they got put out that year in the first round.
By the Warriors.
By Golden State.
And then they came back and went. So it was 08, 09.
Yeah.
All right. So Rick, he wins championship in 2011, and from there, we make the playoffs, but we haven't won a playoff series since 2011. Anywhere else, a coach would have been fired by now.
Say it into your microphone this time.
Anywhere else, a coach would have been fired. Do I need to say that whole spill over again real quick?
I think she got it.
It's
captured.
Since 2011, the Mavericks have not won a playoff series. Anywhere else, a coach would have been fired by now.
Absolutely.
Anywhere. And I don't know if it's a championship that buys him so many years, or if the Mavericks feel like, well, we're not putting it on Rick, it's us. I don't know if that's Cuban and Donnie admitting that it's their fault. But then you'll hear the same answer. People say, "Oh, well, Rick's the best at making a bad situation into a good one, or he's good at getting the best out of players." And I'm like, okay, but we haven't won a playoff series. I mean, we're begging for the Cowboys to win a playoff series. We begged for the Cowboys to fire Jason Garrett. We begged for this and we begged for that. And the Cowboys have started going that direction.
So where are you this particular season with Rick?
Right now with Rick, I mean, as I've said before, I don't have a problem with Rick Carlisle. I think Rick Carlisle is a Hall of Fame, great coach, whatever. You take him right now, put him on the Milwaukee Bucks, they win a championship instantly. I'll say this, and I'll go to the grave with this. This team is too young for Rick Carlisle to coach. You see it on the court. You see him and Luka getting into it. You know, they say JJ Barea has to be the buffer, or JJ Barea was the buffer between him and
the other guys
and Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle would say stuff, and JJ would have to come explain to Luka to not take it so hard, or don't take it this way. He's saying this when he say that. They don't understand that. They don't understand his coaching style.
That's interesting.
They don't understand, you know, when he says do this, they're looking like, man, we don't want to do all that. We want to do this. That's the problem Dennis Smith Jr. had when everybody was complaining, well, why is he looking so sad and mopey on the court?
That was just his face, though.
Yeah. I know, but still, like, he
had like a bitch face.
But he wanted to be like, man, I want to go do such and such. And Rick is like, no, run the play I call. He like, well, man, the lane is open. I want to go dunk. I don't want to pass the ball for a 3. So these young guys today, I want to say they haven't bought into it. They bought into it, but they haven't bought into it. You know, that stretch when they were on those losing games, you can see the frustration everywhere on everybody's face.
Yeah.
And you know, it was a question if Rick Carlisle should even be the coach anymore. But another thing I said, why Rick Carlisle, it needs to be concerned. I'm sorry, why should be Rick Carlisle needs to not be fired. He shouldn't be here anymore. Luka needs a coach that's going to be with him his whole career. Rick Carlisle's not going to be his coach for the next 15 or 20 years. It just ain't happening.
Well, that's not realistic for any player to have the same coach for that extended period of time. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Maybe like the next, 7-8 years.
Yeah, I'm saying like you need to start, if you're not doing it now, you need to start looking towards the future of that.
Okay.
Because Rick Carlisle's not going to be here the whole time.
Yeah, no.
And I mean, so what? We wanted 2 or 3 years in Luka?
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's time.
Time to go ahead and start.
It's time to start looking up coaches because Rick's probably got 1 or 2 more years left on this deal. You need to start.
Do you allow Luka to be in on? I mean, I think that's obvious. You allow Luka to be in on.
I mean, right now he doesn't really know too much about coaching. Who he wants the coach to be.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So how do you end up making that decision? I mean, because you're going to have to find somebody that's going to work.
The Mavericks do not choose bad coaches, so I'll give them that. They may not pick players or nothing like that. They have not chosen bad coach.
That's kudos to Mark Cuban for stepping aside. That's also kudos to Big Nelly and Little Nelly. But real quick, this is Maverick post game. Mavericks are losers tonight to the 76ers. 111-97. Luka Doncic just 19 points.
It's all Billy's fault.